Hey everyone. You guys have all been messaging in our group message that you're having a little bit of trouble inviting people to our event that is tonight. And I'm just going to make a quick little recording to just physically show you what to do, how to do it, just make it really simple for you guys. So I'm going to start with sharing my screen. And you're going to see my desktop. And I'm going to show you my Facebook page. So I made a post a few days ago. And if you see it here, it says, who wants to try and win some free stuff just by being on Facebook on Tuesday evening? And as you see, I got a few comments here of people saying me, and then I've got people who liked it too, okay? So I want you to understand something here. First off, if you make a post like this, as you can see, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 people who commented, but there's 13 people who liked it. Okay, so that's 5 more people that I can invite. So you want to pay attention to that. So now some of these people I actually already have invited. And sometimes the people who like your post don't necessarily comment. So it could be more than 5. And sometimes people who comment don't like it. So I'm going to show you just how I would go about inviting them. So first thing I would do is I have a document here. I always have WordPad opened on my computer. I use it so much. Do you see right here? All I'm doing is copying. I went through and copied, and now I'm pasting those names here, okay? And typically what I'll do is I just kind of make it simple on me and do something along the lines of this. You don't have to do exactly what I do. You can do it however you want, honestly. This part, I do this because I'll forget people's names, and it's so easy to not have to go back and forth on Facebook, but to just kind of have a page that's there with info already on it. So that's the only reason why I do this like this, because I want to be able to make sure I don't miss anybody. So I went through that. Now I'm going to click on this list, and this is everyone that liked it. So I would just kind of go through here and start here, make sure I get Erin. I'm going to go all the way down to the last one, okay? Now, if you'll notice, some of these people are the same people. So I'm just going to kind of show you what I was talking about. Okay, we don't need that. Just clear some of that space out there. Again, this is just a little step that I do for me. This may not work for you. This may be a little too complicated, and that's totally okay, okay? There's no, you have to do it exactly this way kind of thing. I'm just showing you what works for me and why I do it this way. And it takes a second, but I mean, I'm on computers all day long, so it's not really a huge deal for me. Now, one thing I do want to make sure and point out is there are some of these people, I don't know who they are. Some of them I do. Okay, and that makes a big difference as far as what I'm going to do. And I'll show you, we're almost done here. Plus, you see, if you copy it like this and you don't kind of get them close together, you're going through 400 different pages trying to see everything, and I just really like it all together. I'm just going in, highlighting, backspace, delete. Okay, so right here, immediately you see Erin Hines, Erin Hines. She both liked being commented. So I'm just going to delete one of those. You know, I don't need to message her twice. Okay, so I've got my list here. James Tyler Stump, I'm pretty sure he was, yeah, here he is. I'm just going to delete that. Okay, Charity Littles, she's not on, she didn't like it. Brandy Schooner, I don't know. She didn't like it. Henry didn't like it. Weatherford, yes, Robin Weatherford did. So we're going to delete one of hers out. Miss Horton, let's see, I don't see her. And Compton, I don't see her. Okay, so here's my revised list, okay? I now have 13 people instead of just 8. I think. Really didn't do the math. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So I now have 18 people that I am going to invite, okay? Now, I am going to go ahead and let you know some of these people I have already invited. So I'm just going to pick a few and kind of show you what I would do, okay? So there's my list. I'll go back to Facebook here. And we're going to go to our page. This is the part that you guys really want to see. So work from home opportunity is the name of our team meeting that we're doing, or our online party we're doing tonight. Okay. Let's see, right now we've got 48 going and 12 interested. So let me show you what we do. When we go to this page, we click on share, invite friends. A lot of you keep saying you're tagging your friends and it won't let you. I don't know if you know what tagging is, but tagging is when you simply type their name and then it notifies them. This is an invite and this is different, okay? So it's going to pull up a list of friends, and if you see right here, it's only pulling up 161 friends, okay? That's the maximum that it's going to let me invite. So just to show you guys this, I'm not actually inviting all these people, but so let's say we go right here, and these are the people I'm going to invite. Before I invite them, I'm going to copy their names just like I did before, and I'm going to set them in a document, and I'll have all their names there, okay? And the reason why is so that I can be sure that I personally message everybody that I invite. Because, you know, I'm going to invite more than just the people who commented. Okay, I've already invited over 100 people. But let's start with Charity Littles. I'm pretty sure I invited her. Let's do Brandy Worley. Okay, so we're going to look for Brandy. Okay, so we've added Brandy to our list. Then we've got, we'll type Charity. This might actually work really well for us now. Okay, there she is. Charity's there. Kay Poole Henry. So let's type in Kay. And if you see right here how these people are grayed out and it won't let me invite them, it's because they've already been invited. Okay. So, and if we have multiple friends in common, it could be that I've already invited that, or someone else, one of the other people on the team may have already invited them. That could be why it's not letting you select them, okay? So James Stump, okay? Then we've got Kayla Horton. Kayla Horton, okay? Then this next girl I have already invited, so I know what is going to show up. Candy Compton, she's already going. If you see right there, she's already said that she's going to the event. And so that is that. I've already invited all of them, so we'll delete them. Erin, I've already invited her, but I'm just going to show you guys. Erin Hines, already invited. Okay. Then we've got Jessie Shoom, and I'm going to show you something I kind of did that was a little silly. And you guys can, you know, like I said, you just find a way that works for you, okay? Michelle, this part right here, the inviting them, doesn't really change. There's only one way to really invite them. Michelle Lewis. Okay, Kayla Lynn and Kelly Couch. We're going to look for them. Okay. Now, for the sake of this video, I want to show you something that I typically would do ahead of time. I'll open Facebook up on another tab because I don't know all of these people, right? I mean, and you don't want to invite other distributors who aren't on our team to our party, okay? So I would go like the Ayla Lynn girl. I don't know who she is, but we're friends. So I'm going to go to her page, and I'm just going to kind of check her out first and see if I see anything about It Works on it. Please do not go and add the people who I'm friends with to your friends list. Okay, so if you look right here, I don't see anything remotely resembling a It Works post. I don't see, you know, her pictures here don't make it seem like she's in It Works. So then I would go ahead and add her to my list. But I do typically, you know, check people out. Okay. So Christine, sorry. Hibner, okay. Then Candace, is that her name? Yeah, Maines. Joy Barron, I want to say I've already invited her. Yeah, already invited. This one is not an active account of hers. I need to go and delete that. And so I'm almost finished, guys. I'm just gonna. Typically, I was just gonna show you a few, but I'm gonna show you kind of what exactly I'm doing. Robin Weatherford. I have already invited Megan Smith, so I'm gonna take her off. You know, we've already talked. Megan and I have been talking for a while. A few of you know her. And Johan Mendez. Okay, so that is the list of 14 people that I haven't already invited. So out of the 18, 4 of them I had. Okay, so here's what I would do. If you notice, I just deleted all those names. So it's like, how am I going to know who to message? I would just do this. And this is where I said, you can just figure out what works for you. This is what I do. Makes it easy for me. I just keep it like this. I don't even go in and, you know, you can go in and delete the pictures if you want to make it condense, which is, I mean, as simple as click and backspace if you want, or you can leave them. It's not really a big deal at all. So, you know, whatever, your choice. So I'm going to now send those invites. Okay, that's it. Those invites have been sent. So I'm going to pick somebody who I have not invited yet to show you how to send a, why is it not? Let me see my stuff over here. This is going to have to move. Okay. Okay. Try to find somebody I know for this example. Angela Hall. Okay. So Angela, I did not invite. So let's say I go in here and I'm not sure that it's going to get to her. So I'm going to hit share in Messenger, and then I'm going to just type her name, Angela Hall. Or if I've already sent her an invite and for whatever reason she didn't get it, you know, maybe she just doesn't look at it, she gets so many notifications, she's not seeing it, whatever, I can go back and send this to her and send this invite. Okay, so that just sent her a personal message with that invite. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to say, hey, Angela, I'm doing an, I just sent you an invite to an online party I'm doing tonight. I can type. I'm giving away a bunch of free stuff, and I'd love it if you could be there. Hope everything is going well for you. Okay, so just send her a little personal message, okay? And that's it. I've now invited her and I followed up with her. So I can exit her off. She'll either respond or she won't, okay? Next thing I'm going to do is go to these people these were all the people who liked my page or showed interest in wanting to win some free stuff. So I'm going to start with Brandy just because I like her name. No other reason. So here's Brandy. And I'm going to say, hey, Brandy. Notice how I'm using their name. I'm not saying hey, girl, or anything like that. And there's nothing wrong with saying hey, girl. But for this particular thing, I really want to be personal. Hey, Brandy, I just sent you an invite to an online party I'm doing tonight. I saw your comment about wanting to win some free stuff. Let's see. All you have to do is log on to Facebook and go to that event page tonight, and you will have a chance to win some free things. I'd love it if you could join. Okay, so I'm going to send something like that to her. Okay, so then when I get a message like that, that's pretty standard, I can go back and copy it for, let's say, charity. Now, you got to be careful with this because I don't remember everyone who commented and everyone who liked. So I just copied that, left out the hey Brandy part, and now I'm going to type, if I can get my thing to work, hey charity. Make sure you spell their name right too. Okay. Send it. That's done. You see, I've already messaged 3 people. Okay. So that would be kind of the way I would go about doing that. And I'm not going to go through and message everyone while we're on the video, but I am going to go through and message them. Guys, if you're only inviting, let me see. Okay. If you're only inviting like 10 people to your party, you're not doing yourself justice because sometimes people won't see the message. Sometimes people just won't answer. Sometimes people aren't interested or they have something going on in their life right now that they seriously just can't take the energy to respond. I've been that person, so I get it. But if you message, if you literally send out 100 invites and then 100 messages, yes, it's time consuming. But I just want you to think of it like this, okay? Out of those 100 invites, let's say only 10 of them respond with yes, I'm going. That's only 10%. That means 90 people either ignored you or told you no, okay? But 10 people told you yes, okay? Out of those 10, let's say that 8 people actually show up, okay? And then out of those 8 people, or let's just say 5 people, I mean, let's just low ball it here. 5 people actually come to your party out of the 10 who said they would, okay? Because not everyone who says they're coming is going to come. Just going to be upfront about that. Out of the 5 people that go, let's say 3 people decide to become a customer, or we'll say 2 customers and 1 distributor out of it. And it probably took you, I'd say a good 2 hours of time, 1 hour to 2 hours, depending on how fast you are with the computer. It takes me about 1 hour's time to send 100 messages, okay? But I am on the computer all day long. So let's say out of all that, out of those 100 people you invited, you only got 2 customers and 1 distributor. That's amazing. First off, let's look at it like this. That customer or those customers just paid you for your time. You got commission off of whatever they ordered. But then now you have a distributor, another teammate, which is one step closer to promoting, or in your case, it may be your promotion. And you never know, that one person who got on and watched it could be what sets your team on fire. It could be the one person who gets this business and just takes off with it. And they literally could excel you to whatever promotion level that you're going for because they're promoting. And so it's totally worth it just to get one person. And so when my teammates, when you guys tell me you've only invited 10 people, I would just want to be like, are you crazy? Do you get, like, I get that we don't want to annoy people, right? But here's the thing. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you guys. The people who wanted me to join this company annoyed me, and it irritated me, and because I was not interested. But you know what? It was a seed planted in my heart, and they didn't give up on me, and they kept posting on their Facebook all the time, even though I wasn't commenting. I never liked a post. Never commented on a post. Wasn't interested in another work from home opportunity. I just wasn't. And then one day they made a post, and the situations in my life and that post and everything just lined up, and it was like my eyes were opened, and I felt like God was like showing me, like, here's the path. But I wasn't ready before that. If I would have jumped in before that, I would have failed miserably because I wasn't ready. But God waited to the right and perfect time when all the circumstances aligned, and I had to have this. It wasn't a want anymore. It was that I have to. And but I never liked a post. I never commented. Truthfully, I never really even talked to the person until that day. And I sent her a message and I said, hey girl, I just saw your post. Tell me more about your business. So she did. And then she said, can I call you? And I said, yeah. So she calls me, and we're on the phone for over 2 hours. And I was so excited, and I asked her every single question. I wanted to know about every bonus there ever was. And I had paper, and I was drawing this stuff out at my home over the phone with this lady who was like 2 hours away from me. And she was so excited. I was so excited, and we jumped on, and I just started out immediately. But up until that point, I never liked anything. And they annoyed me with their post. Like, annoyed me. So this is what I say to you. Don't be afraid of annoying someone, because one day that annoyance might change their life. Totally worth it. I promise you. Don't be, when I get to heaven one day and I get to the gates, and I don't want God to say, Amber, what'd you do? And I don't want to say, God, I was so afraid of annoying people that I didn't ask them. And so I didn't give them the chance to change their life because I didn't want to annoy them. I don't want to be that person. And I don't think you do either. So don't be afraid to message people. Don't be afraid to talk to them. If you're not good at messaging, if, some of you aren't very good at typing and your messages come out all kind of fuddled and stuff, that's okay. Ask your upline or me, or if you don't have an upline, just ask me. If I'm the only one above you, that's totally okay. And I will pre-type you a message that you can send to everybody, and you literally will just copy and paste, okay? And the only thing you would change is their name, and you would say, hey, Brandy, hey, Sarah, hey, Jessica. So, can y'all tell I have my greens this morning? I haven't even had that much. My It Works blender's dirty, but this blender bottle's not. All right, I gotta go. It's baby cakes. I hope this helped, guys.